Hello everyone. Hello. Alright, today, well, let me start the timer. I will be polishing up some of the last bugs. I still have some work to do, but I'm gonna submit the final build probably Saturday. So, well, let's get to it. I'm gonna check. Hopefully I don't forget to check the chat. Studio mode, I don't know what is that. Yeah, maybe later. Right. I'm gonna minimize this. I'm gonna use the... Let me lower the volume a little bit. Around this is okay. Okay, I need to see some things that I'm pending. I have them here in my Notion. Yeah, it's not that. Okay, the dev board. Test the levels, leaderboards, extra graphics. Okay, I was testing if I could finish some of the levels. I have some bugs, I think. Mechanic gets stuck in return. Alright, gonna make it active so I can work on that. Nancy doesn't show the palote. That's her weapon. Right, so first let's check these dudes. I'm gonna show you what's the problem. Hopefully it runs decently enough. For example, the enemies, well, let's say Karen, they have this behavior where they return so they get stuck here, close. If it's true, and if it's true is moving, and if it's null, it moves to detecting. Column vision, close, do the attack, long. Alright. The issue is with these guys. I think it's different. Close. It's the same. Okay. Let's see the returning. Okay, attacking. If it's true, target is alive. False, waiting. Distance to target, attacking, moving. Okay, let's see the distance to target. Probably this one is lower than 6. If it's lower than 6, it's gonna attack. If it's false, I think I had something here. Distance to target 8. Maybe these guys should follow further. That's one of the problems. I don't think I'm gonna be able to run the game and show you. The same with this guy. Okay, I'm gonna try just to see if we can. If not, I'm gonna be working on other things. Nothing that has to do with testing the game, because it's gonna be slow. Let me just mute this. I added a run button, but I'm not sure. I think it might make the game too easy. Ugh, it runs horrible. Stage 7. Let's try this one. Okay, this one. These guys have problems here. For example, he gets stuck there, but I'm not sure why. Boom. It's weird. For example, these guys don't have any trouble with that. They can attack and keep on moving and kill me. Part table. Yeah, I have a bunch of empty things here. But I don't know why. I'm gonna check that level and see if I can identify any differences. Maybe it's the weapons, I don't know. Let's give it a go. The scene. Stage 3, 4, 5. Stage 6. Okay, let's check these guys out. For example, this guy doesn't have any trouble with that. For example, this one detects me. It's detecting move patrol. Wait before attack. Wait before attack. Okay, he does that. Wait before attack. Let's see what it implies. Do nothing. Moving. Okay. And this dude. Do nothing. Moving. Okay. And then in moving. Maybe those things are messing up. Let me fix that too. Hideables, we have the 3. Human. 15. This one is okay. This one too. The grass cluster. Probably 2. Grass cluster. Yes. Okay, so only the benches, I guess. The trash, let's see. 15. Also, yes. So why do they appear? Boxes. I'm pretty sure that 2 pumps, gas pumps, no. Buildings. Okay, let's see. We have this one. Does this get activated? Let me see. Yeah, because 2 part tables. Nah. Okay, let me activate this so we can see. Consoles, Steamworks is not operated, yeah, whatever. But it says hide under. I saw one that didn't have. Was it this one? Probably yes. Part table. Maybe I should just delete it because it's acting up. Crates, no. 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 Okay. Well, now let's check. I think that was the problem. We were checking these two dudes. Wild particles. It has do nothing too. And this guy has Mo Patrol. It's the same basically. Moving, waiting. Snow, attacking, moving. He gets stuck in returning, but I don't know why. Target is alive, true state, false state, waiting. Right, let's see. I'm gonna disable this guy. And this dude. Let's see the states. This guy states. The mechanic. Okay. Here it appears his current state. He's in detecting. Okay. In there it worked okay. Detecting, moving, attacking. Maybe something to do with fight mode. Let's reactivate these guys and go to fight mode to test. The thing is I need to open it from here. I should do something to enable it with a button or something, but well. Yeah, in regular mode he works as intended. He goes and attacks me. Okay, let's see. Stage 6, combat. Okay, let's check this dude. Grid, level enemies, and mechanic. Okay, the same thing. We're gonna check in what state he is. Okay, I'm gonna defeat this guy so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, here he attacks me, returning immediately. Non-transform. Okay. Boney transform returning. Detect. Alright. I really need a new computer. Returning. And this guy attacking. And he's not even attacking. But why is this empty? Let's see. Probably it has to do something with. Well, it's in fight mode. In the other mode, I don't think it happens. Or at least I didn't see it. I'm gonna try again, just to see. Maybe Boney, Combat Boney has something different that I hadn't noticed. Could be anything. Right. See, maybe the weapon. Okay, this is normal mode, so yeah. This won't work normally. He detect me. Yes. Alright. So it does this, detects and goes directly to returning. And to get to returning, you need to be in Pathfinder to Patrol CD. Target is no. Which one gets you to returning? I think it's wait before attack. Waiting. Target is alive. False state. Waiting. Distance to target. Okay, in this one, lower down, and this one is lower down, lower down. Okay. Let's see, cone of vision, maybe something with this. Detection active. Close. Lower down. Cone of vision sound. Okay, it has a bigger angle of sight. Pathfinder to target. By some, I don't know why, he immediately, I have to check the scripts. I'm gonna check everything that mentions mode select, combat mode. So let's see. let's see. Move. For example, here it says Pathfinder to target. Event target equal null. Event transition to state returning. Might be this. Okay, let's check this. But I don't know what this is going to do. Super slow. Let's see. The same. I'm gonna have to open the Boney house. Okay, I think this one. Which one did I put? Okay, let's see this combat. Okay, let's defeat this dude. This will be a goner. No. So that's not the problem. Managers. Inventory, what is? No, it's grid. Level enemies. Okay, mechanic. This is stuck in return, I guess. Returning. Okay. Mechanic back to patrol beacon. Let's see what happens with this dude. Nothing. Moving, you get stuck in moving. Moving. Falls. Okay. So if they defeat you, they don't do anything. This one works. Okay, and this one, waiting for a tag, returning. Okay, so it could be this decision timing state. Let's see. Okay, this one is not. Brain target equal null. Okay, decision timing state is not. The other one was do nothing. Do nothing too. On revive. Maybe, where is this? I'm gonna put this brain transition to state. This might help with that they get stuck after killing me. And set the brain target to null, maybe. Brain. Okay, so. But I don't know why. What is wrong with that dude? I think I'm gonna fix that, but maybe something changes in combat mode, but I need to see what, because the other guys work normally, almost normal. Yeah, the combat also is just extra. But either way, I want it to be good enough. Nothing. All right. Yeah. They get reset better, but I don't know what's wrong with this dude. Reset objects. Where? Okay, let's see. I think it's the one that reconstruct the objects, and I might have some empty things. Manager, grid, level. No. Yep, it's that. Grid, level, freeform props, hiding under. Let's make it 3. But I need to know why this one doesn't work. For example, this dude here, he detects me like immediately. Yeah, I need to find something with mode select. Okay, let's look for this. The word mode select. Okay. Reset enemies. Okay. It's held cone of vision long. Maybe this one. Maybe I didn't set up the cones correctly. If mode select combat mode equals true. Okay, let's see. Check this. Select prefab asset. Probably something to do with that. Cone of vision to the sound and cone of vision long. To the sound. Okay, mixed. Conversion to the. Okay, so this one has that and conversion to vision radius start should be combat mode Damn. The combat mode, I think it's affecting that, but I have no idea why. Maybe it's an orientation. Swap particles, orientation, condition. Maybe that. I think that's it. Yeah, sometimes it's just this one doesn't have sound. Alright, let's see. Let's see if he detects me now. I also need to check this gal. Alright. And this one. Long doesn't have. Okay. Well, let's give it a go. I think with that, these dudes are gonna, well, that guy specifically, because he was missing that. That makes the, like, he makes sure that he's looking in the right direction. Yeah, and in combat mode, they only use the long cone of vision. Well. Okay, I think that didn't work. Let's see what else is missing. Enemies, mechanic. Okay, let's see, inspector. Could be vision 2D. Scan for targets. Vision 2D. Something is acting up here. and is this thing. For example, let's check this guy. $90 and long to $70. Vision. This is weird. Collect enemies. Scan for targets. Okay, I think it has to be with the decision. So let's see, eye decision, cone of vision. Equals 0. Decision vision 2D. Detection act. It might be that it was shorter than the other. Probably. And in the mechanic too, no? Okay, let's check I'm gonna check the prefabs bad guys. For example, here we have the altar void. Let's check that. 8.5. It will be 7. 7 sound and 7. Alright, yeah, probably that's the problem. For this dude was 8.5, the same. 6.5, 7. So yeah, this was shorter than this. Mechanic 2. 2d7 and long 8.5. Why it wasn't affecting? No idea. Check the others. Where Johnny, he has 8.5, and this one is 7. 7.5, and this one is 6. Where is it? -1, I think. Alright, let's see if that works. I think I have time to test it. Let's do it this quick before the break. Yeah, sometimes I do things and then I don't remember. Well, I don't check all the consequences. But yeah, in combat I made the detection simpler. For example, in regular mode you have the direct line of sight, they instantly detect you. The wider, they don't detect you as quickly. Alright. In this one, what's going on? No, so that didn't work either. What could it be then? Okay, we'll just flip. There's something weird with this dude. Spotted. Well, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna make it in this one. Vision angle 0 and vision radius equal 1. I don't need to have any radius if I'm not using it. But I don't know what's wrong with this dude. And he works in regular mode, so that makes it even more confusing. Right, break time. Okay, well, I'm gonna move this because I need to sit at least for a couple of minutes. Oh, there's no chair. I was going to sit on the floor. Fall down to the floor. Yeah, well, right now I'm just trying to fix those issues. For example, I have that problem with the mechanic. The mechanic is just not detecting. I don't know. I think I might go with the easy solution and maybe copy the other mechanic. I'm not sure. Like copy the behavior and just paste it in the new one, in the other one, but I don't know. I also need to check in the other levels if he's acting the same, which I don't think it's doing that. In that case, I might just make a copy of the other one. But yeah, normally that's what happens at the end of the development. You find like really specific problems, and I don't know, sometimes it's just a little difference in the prefabs or the way you set up things. But yeah, also I need to change. There's this lady, the self-serving lady. She uses a weapon, but it's not appearing, and I think that's the one I'm gonna focus on right now, because this one I don't think I'm getting anywhere. Let me just reduce the volume a little bit. And what else? Yeah, I don't know. I need to do that. And well, let me check the chat. I'm gonna leave it open here, just in case somebody appears. And yeah, well, these days, the last Sunday, I wanted to watch something good, so I decided to watch with my girlfriend the Lord of the Rings. We are watching the trilogy, the original trilogy, and it's so good. I hadn't watched it in a long time, and I don't know, gives me a, comparing it to what we have today, it's like night and day. Like the story is, even if it's super long, the second movie is 4 hours. The last one probably is longer. It's really good. It's the characters, like the motivations are pretty simple. They want to save the Middle Earth, but I don't know, it's so compelling how they make it, how they interact with each other, and how they drive the story, not the story like drags them to whichever point it needs. They feel like they have agency and they are alive in the world, not just, oh, I want to tell this story and the characters are gonna be falling in these situations. For example, when Frodo splits, I like that a lot. When he goes his own way because he doesn't want to lose any more companions, or he wants to carry the burden on his own and not affect his friends. And I think that was really cool, and that even though they weren't together, they said, they had a phrase, I don't remember how it was, but it was something like, as long as we believe in each other or something, we are still the fellowship. and they decided to go look for the other hobbits instead of just, I don't know, returning to their home or something. So they really got close, and they were willing to risk their lives to do that. And well, it was really, really nice to see that the characters decided to do that. It wasn't like, oh, there, here, there is the, my friends are captive and I need to save them. It's refreshing, and it's weird that it's refreshing because it's such an old story. And I don't know, nowadays I think that's been lost. Also, I think the story is, I don't know, gives you a sense of, I don't know, closeness and friendship without being like overly cheesy or too sentimental. Even though Frodo cries a lot, I think when I remember that when I first saw it, I was like, I was really young, so I said like, he's just crying and he doesn't. If he can't, he shouldn't do it or something like that. But now that I see it, like he was like that because that was like a really heavy burden. Uh, it took a mental toll on him and emotional. Also, he was always hallucinating, and he also got that wound from the ghosts that affected him a lot. Like he wanted to become a spirit or something. But yeah, it's really good, and I like that they use the power of friendship, but like in a good way. Like sometimes, for example, there's memes in anime where, oh, the power of friendship, and the main character get super powerful. But in this one, is more oh, like he's feeling so bad, but knowing that he has a friend there, he can bear it, and I think that's more like reality. Like every time we feel sad or alone, knowing that there's somebody that cares for us or wants us to feel or be better, that helps a lot. I know, I think it's really refreshing, and also that their friendship is like really wholesome. They have, for example, Legolas and Gimli. They do have like a little bit of discussion, but they just looking at them, you know that they care for each other a lot. They love each other, and no, it's pretty cool to see that. Also in that movie, they're always like showing affection towards each other. Like they see each other and they hug each other. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Even though I'm not a hugger, but I know that from a friend, it's always welcome. And yeah, I still need to watch the last one. I think that's it. I'm not gonna watch The Hobbit. I don't like that. It's too much CGI. And I don't know. I like some of the. I remember I liked some of the orcs, the one that didn't have a hand. But I don't know. Just knowing that it's his computer generated. Also that there's no like stakes because it's a prequel, so you already know who's gonna live, and you know that Legolas is not gonna die or anything, or Bilbo. I don't know. The first one is okay, I guess. Well, let's continue. Right, back at it again. Right now, what I was doing was I need to check this dude. I'm gonna just check one more time. I don't want to be checking and checking. Handle weapon, projectile. I just want to check what is the difference between these two dudes. Mm. Mm. Right. I think I made a change. I just need to see if it changed anything. If it really changed anything. So let's see. My computer is super hot right now. I'm gonna maximize it so we can see the radar. Okay. According to this, he should detect me there, and this guy here, and he does. The noise. Okay. No idea. But I don't know what is the difference, to be honest. Right, just one last check. Okay, let's go back one thing by one thing. AI, use default mechanism, change event, optimize, top-down controller. Move in direction, south. Okay, this one. Euler start. I guess. Movement. 4. Run doesn't matter. Holes doesn't matter either. Scissor weapons. Maybe the weapon could be. I don't think so, but. I don't think so. Alright, just in case. Spin feedback. Do nothing too. And this guy, what's his patrolling? That seems to be the same. Shoot to D. Okay, let's check the shoot to D. Sorry. So yeah, that's not the difference. One put grass. Right. What else? There's no difference here. No. Right. I'm gonna go checking one by one. This one is different, but it's different for a different reason. Do nothing. And weapon at movement. Shoot to D. Back and forth. Okay. Damage on touch at force. Yeah, that is not the problem either. Let's see this one. Nothing. Pathfinder. Nope. Nope. Pathfinder to patrol. No. Do nothing too. Restart direction. This one doesn't restart direction, but I don't think I need to. Cone of vision to D. Obstacles and obstacles doors. Okay. Detection active. Close. Sound. Okay. Long. Suspicious. Cone of vision long. Cone of vision. Cone of vision sound. And this guy, well, let me check going toward that dude. It's so weird. Benny Patrol. Where? Well, let's see. I'm just gonna defeat all those dudes and see if the other... Or let me check in this stage. Just to see if it's not a problem with that character. Or maybe I moved something, or I have no idea. For example, this guy is working regularly. Okay. Okay, so it's not literally the mechanic. It could be the guy with the scissors. All right. Wait a second. Right, let's see. Alright, let's defeat this dude. He got bonked. This guy too. This guy... I think I might have an idea what's going on with this with this dude. It might be something even simpler, but I'm not sure. Because the other guy works. Ah, no, but I didn't check the guy with the scissors. Sorry. Gotta try again. But it might be the collider or something. I think I know what, but I'm not sure. The thing is, sometimes when I move characters, I move just the animator, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Because then everything will be moved. Alright. Let's see. This guy is there. The model is okay. mechanic cut grass, damage feedback. I think it's the opposite. Let's see this mechanic. Also, these guys have their item descriptions switched, I think. Yes, you always find more and more things. Okay. Okay. Well, let's try that. I'm gonna check if the other guy with the scissors is acting up. If that's the problem, well, I need to modify that. All right, let's. No idea what's going on with this dude. This bugger, fuck, is gone. Yeah, it's the same. Right, so the common denominator is that. Why? No idea. But let's check it out. let's check in the other level, because in another level he appears too, and I'm gonna see if it's the same. If he just goes crazy. Okay. I put the same level. Okay. Supposedly. Okay. Here there's one in the top. Self-serving ladies. If this dude works, maybe I'm missing something. Run. I'll break this. I will break you. Let's see. This guy works. Okay. Let's see what's the difference then. Nah. It's not the position. But I don't know. Mechanic. What is it? No. Mechanic 3. 3. Because he's in a 3. Help model. Johnny model. I'm gonna copy this component. What else? One good growth. Maybe he's missing something of this. Maybe. Great. Nah, I don't think so. Let's see. I'm gonna copy this guy. Yes, so I don't have to be swapping things. Managers. Grid. Come on, bro. Mechanic 3. Stage 6. Enemies. I paste in here. 100. Yeah, he's cutting the grass. This one. Okay, nothing. Now let's check. The same. It's literally the same. One cut grass. One cut grass. No idea, man. You can see the difference. Okay, I'm gonna put it here and see if he attacks me. If this guy works, wow. Think I'm gonna put him around here and just disable Benny, the mechanic, and this mechanic. And maybe you don't need to. Just to see if he works. If he works, I'm basically lost. But I might just drop him here. Drop him there and try to see. Because I can't find the difference. Yeah, we still have time. I need to move to the next enemy. I don't want to be just fixing this guy for 3 hours. If this works, that's what I'm gonna do. But why? It might be the behavior. The AI thing. Mechanic 3. No idea, but well. I'm gonna duplicate this dude, put him there, put it in the same position, and copy the path. Copy component, paste component values. What else? The path. Copy component. Let's get rid of this dude. This one will be where this dude is. Copy component. Okay. The path. Copy component, paste component values. Okay, delete this dude. I think this one should only have one and be just cutting there the 3. I see no point in. Could be what orientation, I think. Euler start. I don't know, I think I had a note here with the directions. Here it is. Vertical minus 1, 180, 1, 0. Okay. Minus 1, and it's 180. 180. I think, let me see this dude. Which one is, what's the mechanic 2? This dot? Vertical, oh, it's horizontal. Horizontal minus 1. 270. And is what? 90. Okay. Ah, damn. Not this one. 0. 170. 90. Okay. And I think there's something else I need to put. I think it's in this one. And restart direction. Do nothing to. I think I ruined this guy. Where is it? Zero, 1, 0, 0. I think so. Maybe. This one. $90, $270, 0, 1. Where is it? Restart direction. Okay, now I need to add this guy and this guy. They're gonna be missing in here. Okay, and I will test if that works. That's it, man. I don't need to dwell on it. Mechanic 4, mechanic 3, enemies. Okay, grass cluster and hiding under. Let's add mechanic 3. Damn, I wish I had seen why, but well, as long as it works, can't complain. Mechanic 3, mechanic 4. Alright. Let's see if I can attack them. And then we go to nuns. Well, if they can attack me, sorry. Please. Then we can check Nancy. Why isn't she showing the weapon? Or maybe the problem is the weapon. Let's see. They still have the same problem. Maybe it's the position or something. Let's defeat this guy. What could it be? Right, so let's see. Boney house. No, in stage 6. Maybe it's the... Yes. Also this one, I need to put, I think is... What is the action? They do nothing too. Yeah. Move patrol, this has to be do nothing too. Oh, what the hell? This thing moved alone. I have a poltergeist in the house. Here it is. Move. More. Right. But this one works. This one doesn't. So it might be just could be, would be. Could be the path, maybe. This one. I think that's cool. That? I don't know. That's my last effort. If not, I'm gonna copy that guy and put it there. Or just make him don't move. I'm dumbfounded. Yeah, the next work session I'm gonna be working on the other weapon. I'm not gonna spend more time on this dude. This dude that works in some places and not in others. Just defeat this dude. One hit. Maybe there's something in the way there. Seeing grid, not mesh. Looks okay. Boundaries. Those ones, corners. Player mouse. Walls. I don't know. Boundaries, corners, level, player mouse. No clue. I have time for one more test. No idea. Well, it's break time. Alright, just give me a second, I'll be back. Right. Yes, so basically I can't find what's the problem with, I think it's the position. So I need to check if any object is interfering, but I'm gonna do that later. Not while I record. Right now I'm gonna move on to checking what's going on with Nancy, well, with the self-serving lady, because she's not working. The attack weapon is working strangely, so I need to focus on that. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see if I fix that, I will move to something else. So I still have a couple of bugs that I found, but that one I think is the most jarring because she attacks and you don't see the weapon. And yeah, one more, and I think that's it. The rest I can be fixing on the way. Also, most of the problems are in the extra mode, the what do you call it, the combat mode. And yeah, well, that's just something extra for extending the game. It's not the main mode, so I think it's okay. I also think running, I added running, but I think it's gonna be able to use it in combat mode too, not in regular mode, because I don't know, I think I will need to see if it doesn't break the game, and I think it's too late for doing those tests, so it's just gonna be available on combat mode, so you can run toward the enemies or run away and attack them or something. Yeah, and maybe one of the costumes. I think Anthony's costume is gonna give you the ability to run. Yeah, and that's it. And probably the best costume too, the legendary one for, well, the best one for the regular gameplay. Just gonna check if nobody's there, if anybody's there. Nope. Yeah, and what else? I think yeah, that's it. I fixed already, the leaderboards are working. They show. I need to. It's for the achievements. The achievements, they already work. I just need to show them if you're not playing on Steam, because I still want achievements, but that's almost set up. So right now I'm just gonna focus on Nancy. Well, I keep calling her Nancy because that was her old name, but the self-serving lady. Before, all the enemies had like names, and I don't know, it felt like lazy, I think. Also, I don't think Boney will know the names just by taking a picture. So these are just the names that he comes up with. He takes a picture, and the name that you see there is what Boney will call them. Well, what Boney calls them in the notes. And what else? I don't know, but we're gonna see that. Also, I need to check something else, but that I'm gonna do it not on the while streaming, because it's about combat, but I need I need to see if something plays well, and I think it will be weird. Well, I won't be able to check it while streaming because, well, as you see, the game runs really slow while I stream. It mostly has to do with the graphic card of my computer. It's really weak. But yeah, well, let's get back to it. Back in a bit. I'm here right now. Okay. Well, as promised, let's move to the next problem. That is this gal, Nancy. She has the weapon is this one palote, and the palote. This one is the one, I think it's in English. Oh, it's a rolling pin. Yeah, well, it's a rolling pin, and it does this. The palote makes this animation. Is this one? Let's see, palote model. Check the animation. Well, it'll know. It's this one. Direction control, enable damage. Okay. Good guys. Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put one Nancy here. I think. I'm gonna substitute this guy for a Nancy. Bad guy's Boney. Let's put her there. Okay, and let's see what's going on with the rolling pin. Let's see if it appears or what. Maybe it's also a problem in combat mode. Is that a human? In the name of Dracula, there's nothing there. Okay. She attacked me, but okay. Let's remove the gizmos. Okay, Nancy Patrol is there. She has weapon attachment, palote model. Palote. Console it says. Okay, let's see. Palote clone. Attack. I see. I see. Yeah, I think I see the problem. Well, this one was way easier. Let's see. It's like this, but bad. Uh, Attack. Well, that one works. Inspector. Attack. I see. The palote has a different one. Cross model, cross. I need to use this one because these ones use a different one, I guess. Alright. Let's see if this one. Okay. So cross model also uses the same thing. Why? But palote. So that's the reason. All right. Let's see with that it works. 4x4. Palote, where are you? Haloti. Okay, with that it should work. See if we can see the Paloti, the rolling pin. Damn, I might have to go back to the same problem that we were before. In the name of Dracula. Right. It doesn't look fantastic, but that's more or less okay. Great. Well, I'm gonna check one other problem. Just let me clear it out of Notion. I think also when they attack, they don't move anymore, and that's also jarring sometimes. Like they just stay put. I'm gonna pin this. Animate. Where was that? Okay. It's not here. This one is fixed. This one is still there. And I'm gonna make one more. That is enemy stop after attack. I don't know why I put it there. Here instead of what it should. Active and in progress. Okay. But but it should be, didn't I? There. Enemy stop after attack. Sometimes. Right, so let's see this dude. I think this one is more general, so I'm gonna go with the prefabs. Let's check what happens. I'm gonna change the scene because don't save. I don't want to change something or save it by mistake. Benny Patrol. Okay, so let's check the attack behavior. It says if it's true, it will attack again. If it's false, it will move till it's in range. For example, also I don't know what is this max attacks. I don't remember what I did. I think I'm gonna eliminate that. I think this is more for... it's not working. Number of shoots. On enter state. Less than 1. And I'm gonna just eliminate this. Maybe with that. It could be. Like sometimes they inexplicably stay put. I'm gonna close this and see what happens. Like for example, it happens when I stay too close to the enemies. Like they attack me and I stay there and they just like freeze. I don't know what I did here. Boney's house. Save. Okay. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Well, maybe it's fixed. If it's fixed, that will be dope. I did that because when you play in two-player mode, well, this is like an extension of humans took my neighbors. So when you played in two-player mode, they don't change targets, and I wanted them to do that. Like if they attack you, then they target, not just stay attacking you and ignore the other. Let's see. He attacks me. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Now let's check the other guy. Skadoosh. Let's see. Get out of the way. See if this guy does the same. Okay, now let's check the projectile dudes. Let's check this out. To defeat an enemy. More or less. Okay, so the projectile dudes. Let's see what happens with them. Attacking, shoot to D, distance to target. If it's true, that it's less than what? 6? Less than 6, true, attack. False, move. But they still move. Let's see if shoot 2D has something else going on. Okay, let me test it again. I'm just gonna stay like real close to him. After that, if this is okay, I'm gonna check something that makes the characters, like supposedly you can't critical hit some characters, and I still can, so Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's perfectly acceptable. All right, let's check the weapons. I was gonna check if anybody's there. No? Weapons, camera dude, aluminium, bad model. Okay, these dudes. This one, when when they are fully charged, they should act like a critical hit, but only if they are not, you are not in their sights. If they see you, it shouldn't affect. Mhm. Mhm. Is the projectile. Stun, projectile, Boney, visible. Okay, let's check this. And let's check. I think this character handle weapon too. No, no. Hmm. Knockback. If speed more than 240, damage is not zero. Code 12. Okay. Projectile weapon. Equals stun. Stun. Damage on touch. Alright, let's check. Okay, damage on touch. This has a stun. So the thing we collided with. If it's true and the collider disable equals true, equal true. Okay, I think I need to do also this. I don't know. If disable equals false. Right, let's see who is disable. Disable. For example, I didn't want these guys to be disable, but I think, yeah, whatever. Where is that? He's on health. Yep. The only ones that are not gonna be disable are these large ladies and the priest. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna check if it detects that. And this one. With this one. I think also I made the behavior for that a little bit convoluted, so it might also not work in my favor. Okay, I'm gonna be checking the console. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna test it well here because that's where we have both type of enemies. I'm just gonna be checking what the bug logs I get. Alright, let's try it with this. With this one, okay. Let me throw one half power puck. What does it say? Not disable. But it did obliterate the guy with this one. And he's acting like Anthony and stuff. Alright, let's attack this dude. Let's see, this guy is not supposed to be disable. She gets dizzy. Health. Okay. Damage +5 plus time. Okay, I'm gonna check because I know how much damage is getting that. Felt like I was destroying everybody with the bones. Let's restart. Okay, let's check. I'm gonna minimize because I need to see how much damage the thing is doing. The bone grid, no, oh yeah, no. Boney, here it is. Nice. There. Oh, super slow. Okay. Check the projectile. Bonk no. Bone 0. Okay. Where is the bone? Ah, here. Bone hit cost 12. And it still just absolutely obliterates them. 4 point. Okay, call 12. All right. Yeah, 3 is too little. 4 maybe? So it's 4, speed, stun, false. Why did it kill these dudes? Scenes. Boney stage 1. Cancel. Yeah. Let's see the bad guys. They're supposed to have 16, so you cannot defeat them with 1 bone. Health 16. I think I know why. The bones, where are they? Bone hit. Yes. 0.1. Yeah. Like it's hitting them twice or something. 0.1. 0.2 just to be safe. 0.1 is okay. Because then it hits them several times, I think. What else? Stone. Right, I think that will do it. But what am I fixing? I forgot. The attack, Boney camera. Damn, I forgot. Yeah, well. The dissing enemies. So probably isn't health the problem. Check in here, have a mess. Okay, I don't even know when this is called. Damage, invulnerable on hit. If spinning equal true, this happens. If one equal true. I think I need to put this here probably. Control command multiplayer activation, disable the control. Stun equal true and disable equal true. What is it? Oh, it's here. If stun equals true on collider disable equal true. I think I don't need this. Greater than damage to flinch. Undisable else. Okay, let's check all the spinnings. How much? Okay. This is if disable. And is there nothing that changes disable? Okay. Well, we're checking this, not that. Okay, damage enable DC. Disable this. Behind disable. Again. Disable. Not equal 0 and spin. Animator should take a spin. No. Alright, I'm just gonna make some debugs to see which one gets called. to see which one is the problem. Let's see this 3. Mm, 5. Yep, that's cool. All right, I think we have time to check that, just to show which one I'm calling. Well, I will fix it later. Great. So let's check it out. We're just gonna see what the debug shows. I'm gonna maximize. I don't need the inspector to be messing around. Example, this one calls the which one? None. Right, I'm just gonna not maximize. Let's see this dude. Let's attack him. 1. He gets hit with the number 1. Okay, let's attack this gal. 2. Okay. Attack this big boy. 1. Two, 3, none. So if they see me, nothing gets called. Six. 6, 6, 6. All right. Let's see. So Nancy called the second one. So this one. Why? I have no idea. Well, we know that she's disabled then. Right, I'm just gonna check why and then I go. I want to show you. Boney, let's see the scene. Maybe this one is disabled for some reason. Let's see, grid, level, enemies. It's in health. help. I think she is disabled. And let's check the other Nancy. She's disabled too. Alright, so basically I found the issue. Well, I fixed the other thing, and well, that will be all for today. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, special thanks to my patrons that you see on the screen, also squad members, and lastly the monster hero Fernando Mata. It's always a pleasure to be working and showing you what I do and how I struggle with things and sometimes have problems finding the solution. But I hope you enjoy this and it helps you too if you want to create games and work in a creative way. Yesterday I announced the release date for Boney. It's gonna be August 17, so look forward to that. I'm gonna upload the last build the day after tomorrow. And well, if you like this video, remember to subscribe and like the video. You can also share it. Wishlisting on Boney helps a lot, and if you want to support me, there's also a Patreon there in the link where you can help me continue working and doing games. Well, that will be all. Thank you very much and see you next week.